welcome back to my channel. This is Tia and I upload 4 times a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. I do mostly synthetic wig related content here. We're multicultural, we're inclusive, so if you haven't subscribed, please do so. If you have, you're one of my little doll babies. Hi, doll baby. So this is obviously not my regular type of video. I am doing a voiceover. This is going to be a video where I'm going to step-by-step walk you through how to purchase wigs on Poshmark. A few people had asked me to talk about this, so I thought I would just do a demo and show you. So we are going to talk about what to look for, what's a quality listing, how to look up reviews on YouTube corresponding to that wig, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to stop doing some weird voiceover talking and we're just going to get right to it. So the first thing I'm going to do is open the Poshmark app on my phone. It'll bring you to this main page. Now this is the view that I see because I'm a seller, but the @everydaymonet, that's where you can find me on Poshmark. But now I am opening up my closet. You can see my name here and the different listings that I have. You can see that some of them are marked not for sale and some of them actually have a sold sign on them. I will show you in a minute how you can filter out so you can just see what listings are available for purchase. Okay, we're going to go ahead and widen the view so I can show you where to go to filter. You want to scroll all the way to the top until you see this little funnel thing, and then you're going to press the funnel and it's going to bring up the filters. You can certainly use any of these other filters, but right now we're going to scroll down to where you're going to see availability. Right now it's checked at all. That means even the ones that aren't for sale are going to show up. So you want to go ahead and tap that option, and instead of going to all items, we want to click available items. This will bring you back to my closet, and only the items that are available for purchase will be listed so you can scroll through and see what it is you are interested in. If you decide you're interested in an item and you want to save it, you can click the little heart. Next, we're going to jump in and just check out a specific listing. So you're going to tap the listing you're interested in, and you'll see the pictures that are put up, and I am showing the cap construction on this one, and then all of the details. To me, this part is really important. I have the name of the wig, and I also have the fact that it's customized and some additional details in the body of the description. If I don't see the name of the actual wig at the top, I will ask questions because I don't purchase wigs unless I know what wig it exactly is or see a picture of the stock card. Additionally, I indicate how often it was worn, what was done to it, and how they can search for the review on YouTube. So now we're just going to scroll back through. I always put as many pictures as possible, and I make sure to include the thumbnail picture in case they're looking for the review on YouTube. Going back to the main page, let's go through and just check out another listing. So let's take this listing here for a wig from the wig company. You can see I have the thumbnail picture there. I have pictures of the box, and the details are in the description. I always make sure to indicate what may or may not be included when the wig is being shipped, and I also indicate that all sales are final. Let's check out one final listing. You can also mark the heart on the actual listing and not just the main page, but you can see I have various different pictures of the wig in different positions so that people can see. I've included the actual packaging that it'll come in and a picture of the stock card. Okay, now we've taken a basic walkthrough of Poshmark and looking at someone's closet. Your screen will look a little bit different than mine because I'm looking at it from the seller's position. Next, let's look at how you can search for a specific wig. To search for a specific wig, you're going to want to click the shop icon down at the bottom. Once you go to the search icon, it'll bring you up at the top where you can start to key in what you're looking for. So let's go ahead and look at an outre wig. So I'm going to put the word outre and wig in the search bar. All of the options that have the word outre wig in the description or the title will come up. If a person doesn't title it that way or doesn't have it in their description box or by the brand, then it won't come up by using the brand name. Let's take a look at this listing. There are stock photos on here, which is nice. There's a photo of the actual wig in the package, which is nice. It does indicate that it is new with tags, so you don't necessarily see it out of the package, but that's fine. There are details in the description. There are details within the body. And you can see that this person communicates pretty often in their comments, answering questions and things like that. So this would be a nice listing. I considered pointing out what I feel are not good listings, but instead I'll just give you some tips and some tricks because I don't want to call out anybody's closet. If there isn't enough information in the description or the title, then I would at the very least ask additional questions. Also, if the pictures don't seem to match up with either what the wig says it's supposed to be, the stock card, etc., then I would also ask questions or potentially just skip over that listing. The other thing that bothers me just personally is when there is a brand name that they don't include and they also cut it out of the picture. I don't know why people do that sometimes, but that does bother me. Additionally, I would be checking the price and the original price plus what they are selling it for. Sometimes these can be wildly exaggerated or inflated, and everybody can do what they want to do. But if a wig originally sells for $25 and someone is charging $65, that's just not a listing that I would feel comfortable with. Moreover, if you ask questions in their comments and they either don't respond or they respond in such a way that doesn't seem helpful, then I would also skip over that listing as well. Another point with regard to price and communication, if someone is a wig reviewer, most likely you'll be able to tell somewhere in their description, or like I always include the thumbnail of my video, and I also include in my description how you can find the review. That way you can see exactly what was done to any wig that I am selling. I do sometimes sell a wig for more than I got it for various reasons. But keep in mind, if you're getting a wig from a wig reviewer, this is already pre-customized. It's all of the bells and whistles are probably done to it, and you can see that in the video. I often hand dye my wigs as well, and so I do charge more for that because as far as I'm concerned, that's an additional perk, an additional service. Okay, let's hop over to bundling a wig. So this is a seller that I use often. I purchase wigs from her. I'm not going to include her name just because I haven't asked her permission to do that. But if you look at the listing, there is going to be a section at the middle of the page that it's going to say add to bundle. So here's a bundle that I have going. You can see I have various wigs in here. I'm going to scroll down and see that some of them actually have been sold. So I'm going to go ahead and remove those out of the bundle. And once I do that, I will be able to make an offer. And once you put in the offer, you submit that offer and they will either accept it, or sometimes they'll come back and counter offer, and you can either accept that or not. And so that's how you bundle. Usually when you bundle, you get a better deal. Let's go ahead and explore the About section. This is where there's going to be some pretty important information. So we're going to go ahead and click About on my page, and that's going to come up. There's going to be a photograph, different contact information. You will see how long I've been on Poshmark and how active I am on Poshmark. There is a section here where it says Meet the Posher, and that's additional information. My YouTube channel is there, Instagram, all of that. Scrolling down, it's going to add in my average ship time, total listings, and then you're going to see this section called Love Notes. Love Notes is really just reviews of what I have sold, my product, the wigs, etc. So I often look at the Love Notes for people's pages just to see what people have to say about them. And so here you can see some of my love notes, and then I'm back to the main part of my closet. Next, I want to show you how you can go into YouTube and search a wig. If you find a wig on Poshmark, especially if you're looking at my listings, I always encourage people to go and watch the original review. So this really applies to only people who are selling, who are reviewers. If the seller is not a reviewer, you can certainly look up the wig. You just won't be able to see exactly what was done to it, how it was customized in terms of like a video. But if they have quality pictures and they're interactive in their comment section, it should be fine. Okay, so we're going to leave Poshmark and we're going to go to YouTube. And when we get to YouTube, we're going to go to the search YouTube, and then I'm going to key in what I'm searching for. You can always find my wigs by putting Tia Maria and then the name of whatever the wig is. So let's keep with the whole outre theme. We're just going to put Tia Maria plus outre wig, and we'll see what comes up. Okay, we just put Tia Maria and outre wig. The first one's always like a paid advertisement, but you can see a lot of the outre wigs that I have reviewed come up. I do tag my videos this way, so that's why it's going to come up for you. You don't have to just put Tia Maria outre wig. You could actually put, like, there's Coco, so you could put Tia Maria Coco wig, Tia Maria outre Coco wig. You can put any of those combinations and the information will still come up. Okay, so I think we covered everything that I wanted to in this video. If there's any other questions that you have or any other videos you would like me to make on Poshmark or anything similar to this, just let me know down below. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. If you have, thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!